welcome back to this week's vlog. And in today's vlog, not sure what my hair is doing, but anyway, we move on from that. We're going for a jumping lesson, but for a change we are not going to Down Farm, and it is not with Tim Cheffings. Today we're going up to Coxleigh, so you guys will all know Coxleigh. The last time I actually went there was back in October for a lesson, and I'm actually having a lesson with Zara, which you guys will all know as well, and that was the last lesson I had with her was in October at Coxleigh with Zara. So I've kind of seen her on off. I actually saw her at London International Horse Show. So I thought today we'll go for a jumping lesson with Zara, because you guys might have wondered, have I stopped having lessons with Zara and things? No, I still want to have my lessons with Zara. It's just that Tim's obviously with the riding club and he does stuff regularly, so I'm just busy and I haven't been able to get in to have a lesson with Zara, so I decided to do it this month. But I still want to have lessons and everything like that with Zara, so that's going to be good. It's going to be a lesson on my own today, which will be nice, and within the big arena as well. So I'm just going to go and get Dan in, and then I've got to brush him and get him ready to leave. So guys, we have Dan the man here now, and I actually clipped him. It was on Wednesday I clipped him, and it's Saturday today. So the last vlog, which was my riding club jumping lesson with Tim, I said to you guys, ignore what he looks like because he hasn't been clipped. Well, he's now officially been clipped, legs off and everything, but he still hasn't had his mane or his tail done, so you guys still need to ignore that part. So I'm gonna give him a quick brush. We clipped his legs yesterday, last night it was, because I didn't bother to do it on Wednesday. I just clipped his body. I've got my stuff here, that's his travel boots in there, and then I've got his rugs and everything. I've got to put his tendon boots on as well. That's a pile of haylage that they can eat through. Dan's got odd tendon boots on today because basically when I went for my jumping lesson at Down Farm, I obviously lost one of them. We didn't put it in the cart. Didn't realise until a few days later I went to clean my tendon boots and I only had 3 boots. So I had both the back ones. I'm missing a front one, which is really, really annoying. So we've emailed Down Farm to say that we were there and have they seen it, but they haven't got back to us, which is just so annoying because they're literally like my favourite tendon boots ever. But I've had these tendon boots since I first got Dan, and I had him on loan. These were his ones for jumping, and one Christmas a few years back I got the Lemur pair, which are these, and we decided to keep these tendon boots because we didn't want to get rid of them, just for spares basically, and they haven't been used for a fair few years. But good job we have kept them because they've come in for today, so he's going to be wearing these, and then he has got the backs to match them, but I've just put on his Lemur back tendon boots, and then he just has on his Lemur rubber overreach boots, which have just got the fluff on the top, so he's going to be wearing them, and then I'll put his travel boots on the top. It's currently 1 o'clock. I need to be left here for 1:30 because my lesson's at 2:30, but it only takes 20 minutes to get there anyway. And yeah, you good boy, Dan. So I'm actually really looking forward today, to have a lesson with a different instructor. Obviously, I love having lessons with Tim, but I also love having lessons with Zara as well. So I'm looking forward to having a lesson with Zara. I'm also looking forward to actually going to a different venue. So it'd be nice to jump some different jumps and be in a different school, and also out in an outdoor school, so that'd be good. And you guys are probably looking forward to actually seeing me jump somewhere different, although you have seen me jump at Coxleigh before, but it just makes it better and different for you guys because it's probably been a bit boring me keep saying going to Down Farm. So I'm going to stop talking now and get him ready. Right guys, I've got tendon boots on. Please mind, Dan's getting really, really excited and he's literally just gone for a poo right in the doorway. But I've got his tendon boots on and overreach boots on and his back tendons on. So now I just got to put the travel boots on. But honestly, I was leading down through from the field because he was right over the other side. And he was pulling me here. He spotted the trailer and he was just pulling me down here. So I think he's excited to get out, which is a good thing, because also the last, God knows how long, every time I've been going out in the trailer, it has just been jumping, which I am fully aware of. And normally we like to give Dan a variety where we might go out in the trailer twice jumping, but then we'll go and do something completely different that involves going out in the trailer but nothing to do with jumping, just to change it up for him. But the last month or so we haven't done anything like that because there's just been like the riding club lessons and everything like that on, and then competing and things, and it's just ended up being every single week. So every time we've been going out in the trailer, it has been jumping. So in a way it is jumping again today, but at least it's in a different place other than down farm. But we are actually going competing next weekend, which is exciting. But after that, we are going to take him out in the trailer, which will obviously all be vlogged, but it's going to be something completely, literally nothing to do with jumping. It'll be just something fun because we don't like him thinking that, oh, we're going out in the trailer to jump today. We don't want him to think like that, but it's been kind of a one-off where it's been every single week we've been going out in the trailer to jump, but it will change, and then we'll change it up so he goes out in the trailer like 2 or 3 times where it's not jumping, and then we'll go back to jumping again and try and make it a variety for him. So yeah, every time has been jumping for him, but he does absolutely love it. But we are going to change it up in a week or 2 after next weekend. And we are en route 1 minute earlier than we're meant to leave, so perfect. Although we're going to be early anyway, but never mind. Good boy, Daddy man. Right guys, I'll see you once we get there. So we are now here, so I'm going to get him out and tack him up. There's actually a lesson going on at the moment, so I will see you after our lesson.
Good girl. He was, yeah. 1, 2, 3, sit up, check. 1, 2, 3, perfect. Steady, 2, 3, up, little check. 1, 2, 3, little check, cone jump.
No.
Well done, good pat. Up, check, that's it. And down. Little check.
Yeah.
Let him go long. Look for the line. Check, tall. Tall, leg, 2, 3. Good job. Give him a pat. Steady. Engage that core. Look at the pink. Up, look at the pink. Look to the left. Good. Tammy. Check. Because now he's running away.
I'm alright.
Little check. You don't want him coming too fast off that tag, otherwise he's going to lose his balance. Look at the red. Look at the red. And check. And look. Perfect. Good girl. Give him a hand. Red. Check. Check. 1, 2, 3. Good boy. Well done. Give him a back. Good boy.
Yeah.
So don't rush off the turn. Focus at the centre of the second jump. 1, 2, 3. Sit down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we're going to think he's going to put forward now. Well done. Good go.
Yeah, aren't they meant to come out smaller?
I think it's good. Okay, look at the back. Sit up. Check. Good. And left. Perfect. Well done. Make sure check. Slide. Flag. Check.
You remember what?
Didn't he say on from black and white before?
Blue and red.
Hold it, front. Hold it. Hold it. Good. Don't let me. Come. Right, stay there. Stay there. All right. You Wally one back. Right, over you go. Oh, good boy. Straight round, do it again. Straight round, straight round, straight round. And then you're going to do it again. Good boy. If he does it this time, go straight down to the red. Look at the red. Good boy. Yes, that boy.
Good boy.
Come on, Dan.
Sit back. Yeah, keep going. Isn't it funny? That's black and white.
Yeah.
No, red and black and white. Tall. 1, 2, 3. Up. Check. Red. 2, 3. Good boy. Don't even hesitate with that one. Well done, look at that.
There is no rhyme and
On his forehand. Lift up his shoulders. You focus at the red still, but sit. On. Leg. On. Leg. Oh, good boy. Up. Check.
good boy.
And leg. Beautiful. Well done. Big pat. Good boy. Oh, good girl. Keep it like that. Think about the tummy muscles now. Hands quiet, tummy muscles. Hey. Up, check. Leg. Good boy. Keep it going. Keep in balance like this. Four. Engage. And one. Look for that front. Steady and tall. Steady and tall. And then leg. Oi. Quick. Yeah, good girl. It's all about it. Leg. Oh. Well done. Just see if you can into that flag. And get our collars and put him off for the rest. 1, 2, over, up, check. Leg, 2, 3, up. Then doing the pin the other way. So again, don't come off this corner too hard. Approach. Then look off the leg. 6, 4, 1, 2, 3. Good. Good balance to canter now. Now look across. Canter. Come in, look at that straight line. Good girl. Look, wait for that cone. Yes. It's quite a... So just think no nonsense to him now. So even though you've got them up together, you're containing that bit of power. Oh, a bit of an angle there. Good. Right it. Up. Leg. Good girl. Yeah, you sort of came in because you were going to ride it. You came in. We'll do it in trot to begin with. I bet you don't even look at it. Come on, Daniel.
He's going for a poo. I'll grab it in a sec.
Typical boy. Is it that scary? Right, come round to Dad. We should have got Dad riding Dad.
Yeah.
Look. Stay straight. Leg, 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 leg. Oh, I don't know what these. There's looking at the horses up there. Now do it in counter.
already have seen the footage, and Dan was on top form. He is literally giving me, I mean, he gives me the best feeling anyway, but at the moment he is just giving me the most amazing feeling ever going over the jumps. You will have seen that we had one unfortunate stop, which was pathetic, but that was not Dan at all, and actually it wasn't me either. I have no idea what it was, so I was like, don't worry about it. It wasn't anything that we both done, it was just something about that jump, but I have no idea. Even after I kept going around, I really had to keep my leg on him at that jump, because he went to go out with me and I had to really pull my rein to be like, no, you're going over it. But all of the other jumps he jumped first time and was no problem at all, and after that one stop he done it. I just had to really keep my leg on, but I'm not worried about that whatsoever. And Zara, she doesn't, like with Tim, he goes, oh, do you want to go higher, or you can stay at the same height? It's up to you. Oh, Zara, no, she's the complete opposite. She just whacks the jumps up, which is fine, and she reckons, yes, that I jumped 70 today, and I said no, that is higher than 70. I walked up to it and it was up past my knees, and she went, well, it's my 70, basically saying she puts up at 80 and she says it's 70, so technically I jumped 80, but to her it's 70. And honestly, it was pretty big when I walked up to it, to be fair, but Dan absolutely flew them. We done no fillers because none of the fillers was out, but he's on top form. We were doing relative distance as well, and I had to, like, after I landed, I had to really keep him up, but like push him on, if that makes sense. And then there was another technique that she done with me where it was like the blue cross pole. I had to come in, and then she wouldn't tell me what one to go to, so as I was jumping, the blue cross pole should go right, pink one, red and blue one. So I would be coming into this one cross pole thinking, I do not know which way I'm going, I'm either going left or I'm going right, and she would shout it as Dan is up in the air over the cross pole, and then I'd have to go over it. But it was actually quite fun, to be honest, because each time she would do it differently, so that was good fun. But that's all really to say, guys. He was absolutely on top form. I think Dan is absolutely loving his jumping at the moment, and so am I, so a real positive. I hope you guys have enjoyed this week's vlog. If you have, please make sure that you like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you all next time.